it. We just mended it.
Hell yeah.
We mended it. It was over.
This is love story.
We used to have...
Now it's love story.
Now it's a love story. We used to
Baby,
be...
just say. Final 7 was really tough, but I pulled through. But I think very much that I'm on the bottom. I mean,
it's a freaking game. You wrote mine down once, I wrote your name down once. It's over.
Yeah.
The end, okay?
Right.
The end.
Right.
Oh, me neither.
And someday they'll say this is the story of us.
Awesome.
I wish I knew lyrics.
I will say when I voted.
I don't care. You don't have to.
No.
yourself.
But when I voted for you,
Oh yeah.
my voting confession was the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy. And I just had to.
I love that both of us didn't get voted out
I know.
with those nasty,
Yeah.
beautiful Taylor Swift lyrics.
No, oh my god. So bad.
I know, they keep flying out of nowhere.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even like really honestly like looking for that.
Right.
I don't think that legacy thing should go back on. And I don't think there'll be other idols besides Rachel's.
Yeah.
Because like there's already 2.
Yeah. That's probably it.
So
Unless something else crazy happens, you never know it. Wish I could find any sort of advantage. I don't know how people are finding these things.
When did you find that?
Well, I got that on the very first journey.
I figured it was a journey thing.
Yeah. Also, I offered to Chelsea to play the advantage and keep her in the game, and she told me not to play it. I wanted to, but and I'm curious to talk to her about her thinking, if she was ready to go because the conditions were so bad, or if it was just, you know, you keep it and see if you can make your way to the end. I don't know. That mistake's going to be sitting with me for a while.
But I had no idea that Chelsea was going to be the one that would eat that bullet, and I should have voted for someone else to balance that out and then revote the tie. So that was obviously a mistake.
Saying like, look, I need to come completely clean because I don't do well with carrying around falsehoods.
Yeah.
And so.
You have to though. I mean, that's why I told no one about mine too. I was like, once I start telling someone, then it's like.
Then you have to worry about it.
I don't know what to do with it.
well, but now we know you have 2. So
She
I
filmed
know
the original
But you could also just use
Nettie
the
Campbell.
next 2.
Yeah, because
Then get to 4.
they both expire at 5.
Yeah.
Might as well just
Yeah,
yeah, just use them.
yeah.
Come on in.
Really?
I mean, I've never been to any spot before.
All right. Final 6. We're gonna get to our next individual immunity challenge. Stephanie, I'll take it back. I'll take it off you if you want.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
You know, do the classic.
Yeah, this is very classic. I should
You're not
do
going to bring
it.
it to me?
Thank you.
All right. Individual immunity back up for grabs. All right. This is a classic called Bo Diddley. So you're going to be bouncing a ball on a bow for as long as you can. You're going to stand in between these 2 bricks. You can move anywhere between these 2 bricks. Don't go outside of that bound. You can move a little forward, a little bit backwards, but kind of stay in this general area. All right? So it's all about balance and concentration. We're going to draw for spots. So you're going to hold it. Use 2 hands anywhere you want on this bar, as long as your hand's on the bar. You're going to put the ball on top. They're going to try to balance it. You can move it as you need to try to. All right, before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to Lori Kinney and her husband John, who made these for us. Lori was our contestant in season 1, and we really appreciate her building this challenge for us. So thank you, Lori. All right, so you have about 10 or 15 seconds right now to kind of play around, get a feel of it. All right, I'm gonna do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's hands off. You have 2 hands right now. 2 hands, Rachel.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody doing well. Hands to be on the bar only. Andy drop. Andy's out. Down to 4. Peter on the move. Good save. Peter on the move again. Can he save it? Did. Can he hold that position? A lot of movement from Peter, but he's making it work. Staying in. In about 5 minutes, you're going to move to one hand. Right? You ran that net, right? Your 2-minute warning. After 2 minutes, you will be safe. Don't grab your ball yet, but you will grab your ball and then move to one hand. Ball, safe. You have 15 seconds to transition one hand. 15 seconds starts now. Hold it however you like, but you can only use one hand. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody release. One hand. Drop. Peter on the move. And a drop. On to Peter and Maya. Peter on the move. Can you save it? Maya drops. Peter wins immunity.
Yeah, Peter.
That's hard with one hand.
So hard with one hand.
Oh, so I changed my position.
I lasted like
started
15 seconds with
it
2.
was like a
Under.
and then I was like,
Under.
All right, Peter.
so hard to do.
Congratulations.
Yeah, like I didn't have a balance with it either.
You are safe at the final stick. Woo! And I'll vote for Peter. Everybody else their game. You're going to head back to camp for some strategy time. But per usual, it won't be very long, so make every minute count. All right?
Again, I'm feeling really good, and on the way out I said the same thing to Hannah, where I felt like, you know, we were going together, and like feels like a really solid way forward.
Yeah, the original alliance and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I've been playing pretty hard. I think I've been doing really well in challenges, which is very surprising to me, honestly, because in all the other games I've played, I've never been in that position where I've been good at challenges. Yeah, because when we were walking down, I was like, from Tribal, I was talking to Hannah, and she was like, yeah, we voted together again. I was like, yep, because I like you, you like me. I think Rachel was reaping the repercussions of me freaking out for a few rounds. We had a conversation very early on in marriage. It was like we want like badass women at the end, and you know. So I think that we saw that in each other, and I think that's really cool. And so she is a powerhouse. She's not only very socially connected, because everyone wants to come up to her during deliberations. Like, everyone wants her opinion because she's really the one that's like important in everyone's plan. So, what do you want to do?
I mean, that's the only option, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I like I said, like, doesn't feel good. I've always liked working with her, but the time before, we didn't actually work together, you know, we just were buds.
Right.
So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Like before this, like I got my lashes done, lash extensions, and dyed my hair purple, and like when I was like, oh, I'm gonna look cute and like do my hair and try to wash my face every day, and like immediately I just gave up, and I've been like sleeping with my face in the dirt, and not caring if there's stuff in my nails, and like they told me to like not get my lash extensions near that like heat or sweat in them or be in the sun or like get them wet, and like wash them with special solution every day. And for some reason I thought it was a good idea to get them done the day before. Whenever I feel like I'm just seen as like a goat. So if that's the perception that everyone has, I almost feel like it might, I don't know, like I'm just saying long term, I'm not proposing for sure.
Right.
If anyone can change anything. I'm just saying I think that's a good option for both of us. Because
totally.
I think I thought I was playing a good game. I think that's not how it comes coming across.
Yes, no, but I think that there's a difference between like you playing a good game that you think is a good game versus like it being visible.
Yeah, the perception.
And I think, you know, every jury is different, and who knows, but you know, if you can tell a good story and like explain yourself at final, I mean, like that's
Who knows? Yeah.
everything, because that's what I'm relying on, because I just took a shot and it really fucking failed.
A couple more hours till we start.
So I'm really worried now. So Rachel just said to me, my ideal final four is me, you, Andy, and Hannah.
Yeah.
We could pick mine out. And then I know our original final four would be me, you, Rachel, and Maya, and we would take Hannah out. So
6 is a hard number because there's no, you know, if it splits, it's 3-3. You know, like the minority is 4-2.
Yeah.
But you know, so many different prerogatives and
Do you
everything.
feel like we're the minority?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
I don't know that they're all gonna stick together, because Andy.
And you and Andy are close. So
Well,
I don't know if he would want
I
to.
thought we were close, but I don't, you know, who knows. I feel very, like, I love Andy, but I don't know, it just like hasn't been super fun.
The car ride, I mean, our dinner last night was about a Final Four.
you're right.
And Chelsea
went out.
fell by the wayside, and it kills me that she's not here, because we'd be getting rid of Maya anyway.
You're right. That's what would be happening right now. You're absolutely right. So there we go.
We have to do it, because it's got to be you, me, and Rachel. That was part of the promise. And Hannah happens to be the one sliding into the Chelsea role, which actually keeps Rachel feeling better about it, because we're obviously close.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to get nervous about this.
Right. But like, because I mean, we can't vote for Peter.
Yeah.
So like, that's who I would vote for.
Yeah.
Is that what everybody else is saying, or do you think?
I asked Stephanie, and we were like, you know, it sucks, but this is like our only option, you know, because we want to stick to girls. We agreed. We were like, I want to make sure that not to shade season 1 right in front of Mike, but we want to make sure it's different than last time. Different than the first season. We want to make sure that there's a lot of badass women at the end.
But no, I think Peter is still the shot at 5 if he does not win anything. And then, and so it gives
then we did
her, she has the ability now to have someone she feels is a little more close to her, right? Having Hannah in there, so she can feel comfortable, that
You're
they're,
right. It's
that
her
they're,
pick. It's her draft into the final.
Exactly.
So we're each other's draft, and that's her draft.
And then it comes down
And then
to
it's
who
just
wins
skill.
the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I think you're in trouble, I'll give it to you because I don't think anyone is going to risk voting for me. But I think we're good because Andy made a final 3 with me and, Chelsea. And then,
I'm coming through. But can I just say, yeah, me and Andy, yeah, cool, good, you're in. Done. Yep, done.
I'll finish the battle.
Yeah,
We didn't get that
okay,
yet.
bye. After the car ride to Subway, the final 4 was me, Andy, Chelsea, and Rachel. Chelsea's now gone. Rachel's saying she'd prefer Hannah. Andy brought up a good point. This would be the Maya vote. Either way. Is it Andy or is it me or is it you? I don't know.
Did she throw out her name to you?
But her and Rachel have been talking.
But it's like,
They're so confident. Because they have 2 idols. So we just have to pray.
So the 4 would be us, and then we need to get rid of Maya and Peter.
Okay, but obviously Peter is safe.
Right. So then it's Maya.
It's over. I have to write Hannah's name down. I mean Maya's name down, and it breaks my heart because I love her. But I think she's gonna be okay and kick ass in any other game. So I'm ready. This is the part where you reach your hand in the bag and you pull out a ball. That's what this is, and we can't avoid it.
If Peter's safe next vote, Andy knows that I'm more loyal to you than Steph. She's gonna go crazy, but Andy is with us no matter what.
I mean, I feel like he's probably with you and Steph only, but
No, he's with me and you.
so far in the game, like no one had thrown my name out allegedly, which sounds like a good thing, but actually to me it means like nobody sees me as a threat or competition for them.
And Peter's the next vote, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then the rest we fight for. I'm okay with it.
We better beat him in the next challenge, so we don't have to.
Yeah.
I feel like I was so close with it. I don't know. But anyway, that doesn't matter.
So we're gonna. We do have to tell Maya we're voting for you, though. Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the only
for
thing
sure.
that makes sense.
Like they just feel like I should just bring Hannah to the end as a GOAT and she'll be like a 0 vote finalist. And especially since perception is reality.
Yeah. Will you tell me what your advantage is? You said if I voted with you. Tell me what your advantage was.
It's basically like, I don't think it's going to be useful, and I also have to show you, it's basically like, after the votes are cast, I can say, hey, I'm going to make all those votes, like, they don't count everyone who voted, you need to vote for somebody else. New. Which is, could be really useful, but also, like,
Not useful.
Not
if the Peter
useful.
thing doesn't work, yeah.
like, yeah, it could be, like, not useful in that, like, I just put more, like, somebody voted for an ally, and then they put them on me the second time, or the other way around. And, like, now everybody knows about it, so you could also decide, like, oh, this is the last time Hannah's going to use it, so let's...
Does it make you safe?
No, but if everyone's voting for her,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
and
Then
then she
I'm
plays it,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
none of you can vote for her
But
again.
if the reverse happens
it's-
where I miscalculate, and then you have nowhere to put your vote,
Right.
I could put myself out of the game
Yeah.
myself.
I see what you're saying.
So I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm willing to use it, but
to
I
protect
feel,
us? Us?
Yeah.
Or Rachel.
But I don't
It's
know.
like too late to protect us
I
anyways.
think so,
like,
too.
we're
Yeah,
down
it's-
to the end.
I feel like I played a really good game, but either everyone else like thinks I played a horrible game, or they're so like I'm so good that they don't want to ever vote me out.
Maya's,
Yeah, and
Maya's
but
starting
Peter's,
to fire.
yeah.
She's
I
like,
know,
well,
she
who's the
does.
name? And I said, Andy, me, or you. That's it.
I told Hannah to, or not told, but encouraged her to go to Maya and say,
Distracted, get away from
yeah, well, and say that she is go after me because she has already thrown my name out before.
Perfect.
So it's completely
Okay.
believable
Okay.
she would do it again.
Okay.
And I told her, it's like, if that turns into a blindside of me, well, good on you.
Okay.
I think, with those 4 votes, it doesn't matter what Peter does to try to spin things up.
You're right, because he's starting already.
Yeah, and
I don't think or unless he's acting in front of Maya. He might be, but he's just terrible at it. Oh, she's just so bad. I know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would say if there's a time to take a chance for you, it's like it's a worst, like you what you want doesn't happen.
Right. That's true. Well, but yeah. Because it's also like, do I paint myself into a corner for 5? Well, actually, I think I'm going to be in a corner in the middle. So.
If I brought only yellows to the final and
No,
then
come
I got
on.
voted out,
That's garbage.
all the
No.
blues would be like, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you even do that?
It's actually, it's the ideal scenario, but instead of 8, it's 4. We did it. We cut.
Yeah, I feel like we stayed loyal as long as we could. And never know.
We just can't let Peter win the next game.
I agree.
Yeah, that
100%.
So this was absolutely necessary, I think.
Rachel's got 2 idols.
Yeah.
And
It's not right. Rachel, not right now.
period. Okay, so it's just gonna be, then we're just gonna vote Maya.
Really?
I have to.
Yeah.
What else can we do?
Why do you want to protect Hannah?
Why do I want to protect Hannah?
Moving into the end game, I really don't know who to sit with because Andy has been told to me to be a really big threat, and Stephanie, I think, is a really big threat. Yeah, I mean, I honestly have no idea how to play the end game, so
I know.
I'm willing to take ideas.
I know.
So, and Rachel could be a really big threat, and that's 3 that I'd like to get out before then.
Because
Hey, final two.
bad blood.
I don't want to bring Stephanie necessarily all the way to the end, but I think I could bring Andy to the end and beat him.
Once Chelsea got removed from the game, my heart was broken because she was supposed to be a part of this Final 4. But then you came along.
I know, we haven't really. But
I know.
So I just organized it.
Yeah.
I was skeptical because I was like, I feel like we're like fine, like
Yeah.
friendly human beings, but like I did throw your name out, so I understand if
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to work with me.
No.
And I guess
This is so
Outlast, I'm gonna be honest, I would assume it's me, but like I'll just fight for
No,
unity.
yeah,
Or
no,
we'll
we're
see.
gonna have to.
We'll all talk. And,
Yeah, figure
Okay,
that
yeah,
out.
because then it might be. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there are
let's
options
just
at that
let's
point.
just go from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, right now I'd like to eliminate Rachel, but the problem is she has 2 immunity idols, so I'm gonna have to push that off. Right?
That's why I don't know how people are finding these things.
I know, what the hell?
Like, people pull things out. I'm like,
I was
where
standing
did this come
right
from?
next to the stump, and Rachel goes, oh.
Or whatever. Then we
What
do
is
it.
Peter doing over there? I'm so nervous.
It doesn't matter.
Do you mind if I ask if you've heard my name? Have you heard my name?
I mean, I feel like I've heard like everyone's name in some way. Like people, I feel like are discussing every option.
Okay.
So like I feel like what I'm hearing is like, but also like now people could be like lying to me to like make me not, especially since I had my like advantage thing. So like if like I'm just saying, like
right.
like if I feel like it's on me, like I would use that.
Right.
They're not gonna pull anything sneaky with me, right?
No.
All right.
No.
All right, welcome back. Final 6. Whirlwind of a morning already. It only gets faster paced from here. Peter, congratulations on winning immunity. Seems like the last tribal council, maybe 2, kind of you've been in a little bit of a tough spot, so this is a good win and a good time. Tell me more about how you're feeling.
Yeah, I feel great right now. It felt really bad maybe 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. But I feel at the moment like, good with this, and I have been, I think, forthcoming about what I want for the future, and what I hope to see shake out. And I hope that works. But everyone has their own prerogatives at this point, and is going to push their own things and do their own stuff, and that is what they should do for themselves. Because, yeah, I mean, everyone's playing their for themselves.
Stephanie, tell me a little bit about your thoughts on jury management, right? The jury's starting to grow. We've got 5 over here. They will ultimately decide your fate, decide who wins this game. How have you thought about jury management, and do you see other people thinking about jury management?
I think we're absolutely at the point in the game where jury management is coming into play. That's definitely being talked about now. Freaks me out a little that it's all the original blue tribe that's sitting over there, and all my guys got out before that. So my guys, I mean yellow, you know what I mean. So it's something that's on the top of all of our minds.
Andy, tell me a little bit about Endgame. Are people talking about who they want to sit next to at a Final 3, at a Final 2? Is that being talked about at this point just yet?
I think people are tentatively putting out feelers about who would be willing to advance into the unknown, if it's going to be a Final 4 situation where challenge winner takes somebody and then other two do fire. I haven't heard any conversations about who's good at fire, but certainly it's like, okay, would you bring me? Those kinds of conversations have to be being held. And so, within that, obviously you're talking about potential Final 2s and Final 3 tentative agreements, where I'm very curious to see how it all shakes out, because I think you eventually get to a point where not everybody's promises are kept to everybody, but you just have to have faith in the ones where you locked eyes, said this is the truth, this is how it is, and this is how I've always wanted it to be, and you have to believe that it's true.
Hannah, so when you think about a final scenario in any way, are you looking at people that you can beat, or are you looking at bringing strong people to the end? Let's hash it out at the end. We all played a great game, and let's just let the best person win.
Yeah, I think everyone, including me, has been thinking about that a lot. And I think the other thing that people have been thinking about is, like, who have you been vibing with? Like, who do you want to have this experience with? And if you don't win, who would you be happy winning as well? And then also the idea of, like, perception. Like, certain people, like, I've heard, like, this person's name has never been brought up, but I would think that person's name would have. So it just shows that, like, the perception that we have of ourselves, the jury might not have.
Rachel, 2 very now public idol talks at Tribal Council for you. What are your thoughts on kind of how you're being perceived right now with that information out there?
Yeah, I think it's obvious that I have stepped up, and I think that might get me in trouble down the line, but obviously not now. My idols expire at 5, so I'll be playing one tonight. I'll be playing one now, and I'll be playing one at the next one, and then we'll see what happens from there.
All right. And Maya, going back a little bit about the jury, have you thought at all about what you're going to say at the end if you were to get there, or kind of how you're going to plan out your talk of your resume and your gameplay? Do you think that's coming into play yet, or are you still focused on the now?
I think I'm mostly focused on it now, to be honest. And similar to Stephanie, I don't know if I have many friends on the jury. So it's not something that I'm necessarily prioritizing right now. And again, maybe that's not the right answer. I don't know, maybe I should be thinking about it more. But I think people are definitely starting to think about resumes.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to say before we vote? All right. Stephanie, you're up.
This is literally the hardest vote of the whole damn game for me. I love this girl so much, but there's people with 2 idols and an advantage, and there's absolutely no way around it. I have to do what I have to do, and I'm literally.
This one sucks. It kills me to do this. I look forward to talking to you after this is over and letting you know it's nothing personal and you're amazing. And for a first-time LRG player, you kicked ass.
obligatory check. Alright. This is a tough one. I've been sticking true to my Green Tribe Alliance this entire time. And I'm gonna keep sticking to it because I've been working with them longer than I have with Hannah.
Kind of hope Hannah plays her advantage so I can look for her instead, but I think this is what makes the most sense for her.
All right, most of us have been read. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately and will join our beautiful jury. Don't they look great? If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage you'd like to play one, now would be the time to do so. Great. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Rachel will not count. Anything else? First vote. Maya. Next vote. Hannah. One vote Maya, one vote Hannah. Next vote. Maya. Two votes Maya, one vote Hannah. Next vote. Maya. Three votes Maya, one vote Hannah. Next vote is for Maya. Maya with 4, that is enough.
Good move, guys. I did not expect that, so good move.
All right, Maya. Your tribe is spoken. Come on, baby. Oh no.
It's a sign.
There we go.
Good luck, everybody.
Maya. Hey, gang, guess what? We're going to the challenge field. Pack it up and head on out.
I went out 6th. I want to say, well, I was extremely surprised. I'm completely blindsided. I only had the one vote that was not my name was the one I wrote down for Hannah, so that's a pain in the ass. That it was just like unanimous, because we've barely had unanimous votes. So, but you know, I guess it is a compliment. So I think that once my name was out there, it stayed out there. And then it didn't help that I was doing well in challenges. So yeah, I think that's why. I also think I was pretty socially connected. I was voting correctly on every tribal except Chelsea's. So it is what it is. It is a game. I'm a little emotional, just cause like I'm so proud of how I played. I won immunity. I'm so proud of myself for that. I've never, like, I was genuine about that. I've never won immunity before. So that was really cool. I'm very proud of myself. And I know my family and friends are gonna be really proud. I know my Survivor people in Boston are gonna be really proud. I know everyone's gonna be proud of me. I'm very proud of myself. Sad that it's over. I love this game so much.